There are few things that stimulate the brain the way music does, says an otolaryngologist from Johns Hopkins University. If you want to keep your brain engaged throughout the aging process, listening to or playing music is a great method. It provides a complete brain workout. Research has shown that listening to music can reduce anxiety, blood pressure, and pain. It also improves sleep quality, mood, mental alertness, and memory. Music affects all parts of our brain. All parts work on different aspects, but they all respond. After music enters the brain, it splits into pitch and volume. Then come the feels. The different effects music can have on your brain depends upon the genre you prefer to listen to. Moving on, soothing music like jazz helps us to de-stress. Upbeat music releases endorphins which make us happy. Pop music boosts energy and helps us exercise better. Rhythmic drumming helps in meditation. Classical music helps improve our memory and helps us focus. Metal gives a strong sense of identity. Rap music can help fight against depression, and country music evokes feelings of internal joy. Now to focus on different genres and how they affect the brain. How we see faces. We can usually tell if a piece of music is happy or sad, but it's not just about how it makes us feel. Our brain actually responds differently to happy and sad music. Even short happy or sad songs can affect us. A study shows that after listening to a short piece of music, participants are more likely to view a neutral look as happy or sad, depending on the tone of the music they heard. Another interesting point about how music influences our emotions is the two types of emotions related to music: perceived emotions and felt emotions. Sometimes we can understand the emotions of music without actually feeling the emotions, which is why some people find listening to sad music enjoyable rather than sad. Unlike real life, we don't feel any legitimate threat while listening to music, so we can discern the related emotions without genuinely feeling them. Classical music and motivation. The soothing compositions of Bizet, Beethoven, and Bach often make their way into study playlists, and for good reason. Numerous studies have shown that classical, lyricless music helps with motivation, increasing focus, and creates an overall positive attitude towards the task at hand. Classical music can also sometimes feature in workout playlists. Rock music and stress. When considering the benefits of music for one's health, the most commonly examined metric is stress and well-being. Very few music genres are actually thought to increase stress levels. But there are some surprising ones which have proven to reduce them. Rock music, despite its reputation, affects the brain in a positive way. Studies from the University of Queensland have shown that their music does help in anger management issues and in general the well-being of the listeners. Dance music and euphoria. The entire genre of dance music is created to accompany dancing. It is predicted on the notion that it sets one free and transports them elsewhere. The utopian lyrics used in most iconic dance tracks might seem like fluff, but the DJs behind them may be onto something. Several examinations of the genre and those listening to it on the dance floor and beyond have shown a link between the music and the feelings of general euphoria and elevated moods. Sad music and sad people. It is a common belief that listening to melancholy music or even downright sad music dampens one's mood. It is not so. Studies have shown that such music actually acts as a method through which a person can release pent-up emotions. The tunes and lyrics provide for a kind of mirror for the listener to be able to really process their blue mood. Furthermore, the listener even finds solace, as hearing their own feelings being reflected back to them mitigates the loneliness that comes with being misunderstood. So the next time a wave of sadness overwhelms you, you know exactly which door to turn to.